First on the tee, representing Europe, Jon Rahm.
Great scene there at the first, and the man who envisioned all of this happening, Herb Kohler, who bought Black Wolf Run 30 years ago, got that started, and then bought the property here in 1995, opened in 98. Has held 3 PGA championships, but this the real crown jewel of it all, a Ryder Cup to his Whistling Straits. And there is the guy that has just been unbelievable again this week, all year long. Jon Rahm, 3-0-1, 3.5 points, most points ever for a world #1 in a Ryder Cup, and he's got another one at stake here. Kay Cockrell will be with his third match.
This is a high, soft cut. Should hit the right side of the fairway.
Rahm just keeps doing his thing. Amazing stretch of golf.
Representing the United States of America, Scottie Scheffler.
One of 6 captain's picks, the most captain's picks ever for a U.S. team that were afforded to Stricker. He went with Scheffler, and it has paid off. 1-0-1 record. In fact, Scheffler took out Rahm in the quarterfinals of the match play on the PGA Tour earlier this year, so he's gone head to head with Rahm and gotten it done. A little different atmosphere here today, though.
Really good looking tee shot.
Scottie Scheffler's the only underdog today. Really, he's the only player who is playing another player who is ranked higher than him in the world rankings. Every other match, the American is ranked higher.
On to the action at the first, just 76 left for Jon Rahm.
Same thing as Shane Lowry. This green is a little unpredictable. I mean, sometimes it'll hit hard. And
Scheffler second from just 60.
That's a lot better.
Advantage, Scheffler.
Yeah, that ball of his just checked down way too soon. He paced it from the ball to the hole 6 paces, so this 18-footer will be fast downhill. At the end, should trail off to the right.
Every single phase of the game working for Rahm again this week. Off the tee, irons, putting, everything.
He's made some big time putts about this length as well. Good try, but same miss as Lowry. Be a conceded par.
Not much left here, Kay, for Scheffler to grab that early 1-up lead.
No, and I'll always remember the words of one of the great match players in the history of the game, Joanne Gunderson Carner, who said, "Get up as soon as you can and then stay up." Simple words, but if you can do it, you can control the match from your first hole.
Whoever wins the first hole historically has won the match about 60% of the time. Not necessarily number one, but the first hole won in a match.
So Scheffler with a big opening win over Rahm, the leading point getter for Europe. And out to the par 5 second. And Jon Rahm has this birdie attempt, Kay.
Yes, his eagle putt came up this far short, a good 20 feet short, while Scheffler's eagle putt was a little too aggressive and went approximately 10 feet by.
Yeah, not too good approach putts there by either guy after reaching the surface in 2.
It's understandable because there's a big mound and sort of trailing off ridge right in front of this hole location that makes it very hard to judge the speed and brake correctly. Even this birdie putt is not going to be easy. Right to left at the start and sort of flattening out, trying to pull back to the right at the end.
So settling for a 3-putt par is Rahm. Good look at the crowd ringing this par 5. And Scheffler with another opportunity.
You alluded to his taking down Rahm in the match play. Well, he took down Poulter earlier that day, so taking down two stalwarts in match play certainly gives him the confidence that he can do it again today.
Yeah, Zink Captain's pick. You never know how these guys are going to react in an arena like this, but Stricker had a notion that Scheffler needed to be on this team.
Well, he definitely has the pedigree. He's been great at every level, and I think he was picked specifically for Bryson.
Wow, that's got an early big lead on Rahm.
That's a huge lead. It is just so important to strike the first blow in these matches on Sunday.
So we go back to 3.
A look at the flagstick here, all the way in the back left, just 15 feet of green there before it heads down towards Lake Michigan. And the noise, such a huge factor here at a Ryder Cup, not dissimilar to the Masters. The roars that come up around the golf course, and it's easy to tell the difference between an American roar and a European one, that's for sure.
And as you see the wind there, we take a look at the wind gauge technology presented by RBC, gusting to 20, hovering around the low teens.
It certainly seems a lot less daunting without that massive right to left wind. That was a 7-iron.
Yeah, and a beautiful one from Scheffler. Right on line. That wasn't a lot of club. He had needed to nail that one, and he did.
.75 should be playing about 80. And you got plenty of room back there.
Great chance for Scheffler, playing the #1 player. What a good start, David. A dream start.
Shot.
This is right where Jon Rahm needs to answer. Just make sure that this match doesn't get away from him.
David going with one club more. Be interesting to see if he hits kind of a high cut shot against that light right to left breeze.
Not much cut in that. Wow. Well, he's looking confused after that one. Not 100% sure where that is. We'll see.
Over at the 3rd.
And Jon Rahm did find the back edge of the green here. This for birdie.
27 feet behind this hole, and he used all of it. I think guys might be adjusting a little bit to their club selection today, as it's remarkably much warmer than it's been all week long.
Yeah, nice out there. Jon Rahm in short sleeves. People enjoying the view from the lake. Scheffler has a chance here to go 3 up after 3 holes.
I talked to his longtime coach, Randy Smith, who has been one of the most decorated teaching professionals alive and has worked with Scottie since he was 7 years old. I said, what does he have in him mentally and physically to know that he could possibly beat Rahm? And he said he's done it before. And obviously, like all these competitors, intensely competitive and hates to lose.
And like all the rookies here on both sides, they've just had a fantastic experience here at this Ryder Cup. There's nothing quite like it.
Yeah, David, the 6 U.S. rookies a combined 11, 2, and 2, while Europe's 3 rookies 1, 6, and 1.
After 3 on the #1 player in the world, Scottie Scheffler.
That's like taking the heart and soul out of the European team.
Performance
to
on
4.
these big holes.
All right, Scottie Scheffler with his second. We'll look at it with our top tracer technology presented by BMW. And how about this shot? And how about this start for Scottie Scheffler? That kick-in birdie will be 4 in a row. All right, big drive by Rahm, just 153 yards left for his second here. Can he answer Scheffler's great shot. It's going to miss the ridge. It's not going to work its way to the hole, so clear advantage there for Scheffler again. Rahm has this putt for birdie, and you would think it must go down if he is going to tie the hole. Scheffler in there very close. Nope. Yep, no, he concedes it. So all of a sudden, Jon Rahm is 4 down after 4 holes. No one has come back from a 4-down deficit this week in any match to tie or win. So Rahm in a very precarious position.
Don't make a par in that match if you're Jon.
To watch another Ryder Cup video, click here and subscribe here.